Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Mourinho Challenge with Arsenal. We're at the end of the season. Things have gone well and badly at the same time. We have managed to win the league. It was looking very well off last episode, but we've managed to claw things back. In fact, winning the league by 4 points in the end. It was quite the turnaround. We managed to do very, very well in the second half of the season, especially in the league. Top performance really overall, only losing to Villa and at the end Brighton on the last day of the season of all games, but a pretty decent result overall. We got to the quarterfinals against Man United where we did okay in the first leg but absolutely capitulated in the second, losing 5-0 at Old Trafford. The only really thing to say is the boys ended up paying for the travelling costs and tickets and stuff for the fans because it was atrocious. I don't really know what happened. We did beat Inter Milan quite comfortably. We also lost to Tottenham in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup, which we should not have lost. If I just show you the stats here, look at this. It's ridiculous. We were so dominant in the game. We got a 2.93 in XG, 23 shots, 7 on target, but they managed to get 2 goals and that was kind of it. It was really disappointing, to be honest. I thought the FA Cup was certainly one we could have got a win in. But there you go. We've got next season. This is a season of development. Hopefully next season we'll do even better. We've obviously got a couple of trophies now. So we've got the Premier League and the Euro Super Cup. Hopefully next season we've got a few more to add to our tally, which is good. We're still increasing, which is exactly what we need. There are a few transfers to make you aware of, though. Few coming in, few going. So, outgoing wise, what did we have? So, we did sell a few players in the transfer window, which you won't have probably seen. Orozco has left. He's joined PSG for a good chunk of change for £27 million. Mason Mount has also gone to PSG. He was going to end up leaving on a free anyway, because he didn't want to sign, so I moved him on. As I mentioned previously, he did officially go. Jedi Saligi went on a free, player that wasn't going to get into the first team, so didn't bother me. Jadon Sancho, again, he was leaving on a free. He got a pre-contract with Celtic, so I thought, well, he probably won't play that much for us this season, so we'll just move him on, which we did. So managed to get 2.5 million for him early, so that's fine. And then got a little bit of money for Emmanuel Ajayi, who again is just one of the academy boys that wasn't going to get into the first team. Now, with that said, there are a few more transfers to make you aware of as well. Ado Auchiche, he's also leaving to join Inter at the end of the season. I didn't want to sell him too quickly because we needed some centre midfielders and attacking midfielders to cover. But he'll be going. And unfortunately, Martin Satriano is also leaving to join PSG. I really tried to keep hold of him because he's been very, very good since we've been here. But unfortunately, it was a case that he wanted to go and there was nothing I could do. PSG offered him a shed load of money, so he went. There are a couple of players that we are bringing in, though. Ronaldo Araujo. Maybe I need to stop bringing in players that are over 35 years old. But we know what Araujo is about. We bought him in. We had him at Barca for both kind of spells there. He went to AC Milan at the end of his contract. He's also leaving there and now joining us. I think he's still a very, very good player. Knows exactly how we play, so I'm happy with it. We've also signed João Felix for 10 million from Man City, basically to replace Satriano in that attacking midfield role. I think he'll be great in there as an attacking midfielder, playmaker, even as a shadow striker. Some good vision, passing technique. So I think he'll be pretty decent for us, bringing him in. There will be a few more transfers we'll have to make. We've got 65 million at the moment. Next season, I don't know how much we'll have, but we might have to try and get some transfers done. But otherwise, I'm okay with how we've got on. First season, Premier League is very hard, so I think we've got next year, and next year will be a decent result. It'll be good. We'll win the league again. I'm hoping to get another 2 domestic trophies, say. So hopefully we'll get 3 titles next year. That's my goal anyway. Looking into this season, though, we got 22 medals have been handed out. So that's nice. Bunch of players getting some awards for that. But we'll basically jump ahead and take a look at the season review now. See what the board thought. Have another look through of things. And yeah, just take a look. Ready for next season. And here we are, straight away. I didn't even have to do anything. So, 2 trophies, not a bad result. Winning the Premier League is obviously very good. Signing, obviously, Leandro Parada was the best signing. He's been incredible this season, as he always has been for us whenever we've had him. Elkshire was very good as well. Lacroix did very well along with that, 35 years old. And Kunde as well, coming in from PSG. Vencedor had to cover for a bit later on in the season, as a few of our players got a little bit of a couple of injuries. So he did come in and start to perform a bit more, which was good. Transfers out, obviously, we kind of went through a few of those this season. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I think we can kind of replace players. And there's the loans as well. With that, obviously, won the league. Very good result. Burnley, Wolves and Reading getting down. But we're in the Champions League next season, with Man United, Tottenham and Chelsea. Champions League, we got to the quarterfinals, like I say. It's a bit disappointing we didn't actually get any further. I'm just upset about the second leg against Man United. It's appalling, really. The European Super Cup beat Chelsea 3-2, which was a great result. You saw that last episode. Not last episode, the episode before. And then, obviously, losing to Tottenham in the quarterfinals was devastating. North London derby and all that. And we should have won it. We should have run it, really. That was kind of what should have happened. And then the Carabao Cup losing to Man United in the first round. Again, a bit gutted at that, considering we've beaten Man United before this season. So it's one of those. Biggest win was a 9-0 against Union Berlin. Was a hell of a result. Satriano getting 6 goals, I think, in that game. Absolutely ran the show. And then a 7-0 win against Leeds wasn't bad either. A bit more spread out goals that time. And then goal of the season was Santana. So good stuff there. Looking at the annual revenue, lots of money lost. I say lost. Didn't bring as much in this season. Villa, Saka, Bautista, Parada and Santana all being good shirts. Sales, over 1 million shirt sales, which is nice. Total merchandise is 60 million. So some good stuff there. How we lined up, 4-1-4-1. Obviously, that's our kind of go-to now. And it seemed to have worked pretty well this season. I think we'll stick with it for next year. Just got to bring in some players, move some players around, that sort of thing. Otherwise, we've got Manager of the Month. We also got Manager of the Year for the Premier League. So that's quite good. Pretty happy with that. Most assists by a player in a season, Man of the Match awards, and highest transfer fee paid of 95 million. It's a lot of money, of course. But overall, pretty happy with things. Jess Santana got Fans Player of the Year. Young player was Bautista Benavides, the centre midfielder, who was very, very good. Like I say, he did get injured a little bit at the end of the season, so Vencedor had to come in. Competition awards, North American Player of the Year was Bautista, which I'd probably expect because he's very, very good. But with that, we'll leave it there. It's a little bit of a short episode today, just because I wanted to show you kind of the end of the season, wrapped up, how we got on. We didn't quite get to any finals that we were hoping for, but next season, new season, we'll see what we can do. But the Premier League and European Super Cup isn't a bad haul for the first season at Arsenal. Obviously, we've only got 1 year left until we have to move on again, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere to go once we've got that done. But with that, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.